Good morning everybody, Bobby Barr here again, Monday morning. Just wanted to drop on and do a little video regarding volumetric construction. Over the last couple of months I spoke to many people that have all wanted to get involved in volumetric construction and have found that they've not been able to do that and felt that once they can't, they have to then revert back to traditional building. Well, that simply is not the case. If you cannot do volumetric construction, and here's some of the constraints of where you may not be able to do it. One will be the access to your site is not big enough. Two is the surrounding access. If it's off the beaten track and you have to go through streets and smaller roads to get to your site, then the likelihood is that you're going to be restricted for access for the abnormal loads that are going to be coming to your site with the modules on. Another reason why you might not be able to do volumetric construction, and this is one of the main reasons of the people that I have spoken to, is that it requires a brick or a stone finish. If you require a brick or a stone finish, then the likelihood is you cannot use volumetric as it's just too heavy to do so. So to think that once you cannot do volumetric, you have to then revert back to traditional build, well, that's not true. There is many systems out there in the hybrid market. Volumetric within residential probably takes up between 1 and 3% of the market, whereas hybrid is probably 20% plus of the market. And that's from timber to light gauge steel to heavier cold rolled steel, concrete products, sit panels. This is the hybrid market. The only thing to worry about is ensuring that you pick the right one that's backed by the right credentials to ensure that you get mortgageability. So for all those out there that are looking to do volumetric construction, yes, I believe in the next 5 to 10 years, the volumetric market is going to be a big market, but it still has its constraints. And access, a brick finish, a stone finish, are going to be 3 of the major issues that you will face with volumetric construction. The 4th one being is your price point. Not necessarily the price point for the product, but your resale value. So if you are a developer looking to use volumetric construction, in my opinion, your resale values need to be at least £200 a square foot. Otherwise, it may not work for you. When you have to consider the land purchase, your build cost, a contingency, your finance costs, and also profit that you need to make as a developer, it's going to be very difficult to do that on a product for resale in the private market when you don't have a resale value of £200 plus per square foot. If you're a developer and you're looking to get into volumetric, hybrid, or just the offsite construction market, don't really know which way to turn because there's that much information out there, then please connect with me, drop me a line. I'm more than happy to have a chat with you and see where you might be able to put yourself in the market and with what kind of a product that would suit you best in this market. It's such a dynamic market at the moment and it's progressing very, very quickly, and people get caught up in the fact that if I can't do this, I need to do that. That's not the case. So it's a question of evaluating everything properly, understanding what the products are and what the constraints may be, and identifying the right one for you. And whether that's doing traditional methods, because that's never going to go away. And then you have this big one in the middle called hybrid. Hybrid is a bigger market at the moment in the house building sector. I know volumetric is very big in other areas such as education, transport, MOD, etc. But it's totally different product than what's required from a mortgageability point of view in the residential market. So hope we've shed a little bit of light on that. And if you're thinking of doing volumetric and don't know which product to use, or are you restricted because you need a brick or a stone finish, then touch base, let's have a chat, and I'll be more than happy to see where I can help you along this journey. Have a great day and thank you.